Before Marathon even launches, Bungie just sent a massive warning about the thing that is destroying competitive PvP gaming. That's cheaters, and it's way more aggressive than what other studios are doing. They're talking a completely rebuilt and enhanced security stack of Fog of War, client and economy security. If you care about competitive PvP, you have to hear what they have in store. I'll play the clip that they just posted for you guys, and then we'll dive right into Bungie's statement.
The world of Tau Ceti is a dangerous place. You should either be dying because Tau Ceti and other players got you, or that you make a bad decision.
You want to know that it's a level playing field. All of the information that you're getting needs to be precise and accurate.
These are the things we have to get right if we're going to make a game in this genre. Like, it's non-negotiable.
So let's jump right into it. Tau Ceti 4 is a dangerous world where death is certain. That said, we want you to know your deaths are due to your own mistakes or enemy outplays, not because your run was compromised by network issues, cheaters, or the hardware hosting your connection to the world. No network or security model can guarantee perfection, but we are committed to protecting the Marathon competitive experience and ensuring everyone has their fair chance at exfiltrating with a backpack full of sweet loot. Man, this is just a breath of fresh air after playing mostly PvP and Arc Raiders and dying to cheaters just about every game. This will be really nice. Alright, moving on to the overview. Before we get too deep into the weeds, here's an overview of how we're protecting your experience. Marathon dedicated servers are fully authoritative on key combat and looting actions, providing a layer of protection against cheating. New networking systems allow your movement and actions to feel responsive, while the server carefully tracks each bullet to its target, even with high packet loss. That's actually, again, really refreshing. I mean, we know if you played Arc Raiders, you die around a corner, 10 years later. Fog of War limits the regions of a map that individual player clients have knowledge of, limiting the effectiveness of wall hacks, ESP cheats, and loot revealers. Yeah, I don't really know too much about Fog of War, but what I've heard is that basically the wall hacks don't start working until you get a little bit closer. So again, it's like see people across the entire map, which, I mean, that's better than being seen across the map. We've rebuilt our game security stack from the ground up for Marathon, in addition to our extra layer of security provided by BattleEye. If you lose connection mid-run, you can reconnect and continue playing the run. If connection recovery fails due to an issue with Bungie's server or network infrastructure, we will attempt to return the starting gear to all impacted players. Anyone found to be cheating will be permabanned from playing Marathon forever. No second chance. Again, another shot at Arc Raiders. I mean, come on. Arc Raiders literally gives you 3 chances before they permaban you. That's actually stupid. Product security is never fully solved, and we'll continue to invest in our game security systems. Now, I know I'm kind of talking about Arc Raiders a lot and kind of flaming it, but I haven't really played much games until Arc Raiders came out, so that's really all I have to go off of. But I do know that Counter-Strike 2 is having cheater problems, Apex is having cheater problems, Call of Duty has cheater problems. I know Arc Raiders isn't the only one, but that's really the only example I have. Anyways, enough yapping. The next thing they go over is dedicated server networking. In Marathon, the dedicated server is fully authoritative over movement, shooting, actions, and inventory. This new server authority model means that invalid client actions will be rejected without impacting other players' experiences. This makes the gameplay experience against exploits such as teleporting, unlimited ammo, or damage manipulation. This actually sounds pretty crazy. So basically it's going to detect if something doesn't seem right live, and it's going to fix it immediately in game without it affecting the other people that are in the game. So that's actually crazy. We paired this model with new systems for client-side prediction and rewind. This allows your movements and actions to feel immediate and responsive in the moment, but the server can correct your view of the world to match what actually happened if it needs to. That's actually crazy. We'll have to see how that works out. Our new high-performance networking model includes server-side adjudication of every hit with per-shot tracking and redundant transmission to reduce the effect of packet loss and ensure that every bullet lands. I think they have something like 60 tick servers, so that's actually really good. I know Arc Raiders does not have 60 tick servers, and that's why you can feel like you're getting shot behind a wall almost every time that you're running behind a wall. The dedicated server performs aim compensation with rewind on every shot and individually. This allows you to hit shots reliably on enemy players even when they are moving rapidly in and out of cover, while you are compensating for bullet travel time. It also means that players with a good internet connection can't be shot behind cover. Lastly, we've invested in a global network of data centers to strive to provide players a network experience that is low latency and responsive for most players worldwide. Again, kind of feel like they're just taking shots at our graders. Maybe not directly, but I mean, we all know the kind of problems that our graders is facing, and they kind of talk about every single one. Anyways, Fog of War. The Marathon Fog of War system runs on the game server to limit the regions of a map that players have knowledge of, based on what they should be able to sense in their surroundings. This helps keep gameplay secure from exploits that reveal the location of items or the contents of containers. It also helps keep your position hidden from other players' clients, reducing the effectiveness of wall hacks or ESP cheats. Again, it doesn't get rid of the wall hacks or cheats, but it does like reduce the distance where they work. So that's actually really good. Client security. In addition to the server-side security measures listed above, we've invested in several client-side security upgrades. We use a combination of third-party game security software plus additional property security layers, many of which are new for Marathon. Our security includes both user mode and kernel mode components. Game security is a never-ending arms war with bad actors. This means sharing details about methodologies for protecting our games can inform those bad actors how to defeat them. With that in mind, we hope this high-level snapshot gives you an idea of how we are addressing client security. Yeah, they obviously can't give everything away that they have, right? Because then the cheaters can just work around that. So they give enough to give us, reassurance, right? I'm not, by any means a security expert, but I think what kernel mode means is that it actually is going to read the components inside of your computer. So hopefully that'll help with the cheating. Analytics and detections. Our servers are constantly collecting data on everything a player is doing. This telemetry is then run through our backend analysis system to look for unusual gameplay patterns and anomalies. Our security analysts are working hard to ensure a level playing field across all supported client platforms and input devices. So even if you see something suspect slip through in the moment, we may catch them later after deep diving in the data and issue a ban accordingly. That's actually amazing too. They're actually gonna have people doing data analysis live, see if something seems off, and they're gonna correct it as soon as possible, which is really good. The more I read into this document, the more excited I get for this game, just because I don't have to worry about cheaters. Honestly, one of the reasons why I stopped playing Arc Raiders is because of the cheating. The next one, connection recovery. When you're in the middle of a high stakes run, losing your network connection can lead to a life or death situation. If you crash or get disconnected, your shell will remain in the game world and you can be protected by your crew. Restart your network connection if needed and launch back into the game to reconnect to your shell and complete your run. In the event that an error occurs with Bungie's server or network infrastructure, connection recovery may not be possible. We will attempt to ensure that any players affected by a server error will have their standing gear returned to them. Note, gear refund only applies to a subset of server error conditions and will not cover gameplay losses due to internet connectivity or client-side problems. So what they're saying is basically you can't go unplug your modem or router to disconnect your Wi-Fi and then get your gear back, right? They're preventing that. They're saying if they have an issue on their server, they will give you your gear back. Moving on to economic security. Over time, you may fill your vault with weapons, gear, and anything else of value you require on Tau Ceti 4. We take your investment of time seriously. We will strive to keep your progress safe and protected from item duplication or other economic cheats. Again, I'm a reference back to Arc Raiders. Everyone knows about the duplication glitch going on, where everyone has millions and millions of space coins, and it's just insane and rampant, and the economy is completely blown out. And yes, Arc Raiders did come out and say that they are gonna do something about that and try and reset everyone. So hopefully they can get that fixed. But it looks like Bungie already has a plan for that. Our commitment to ongoing service, networking and security will be an ongoing conversation with the Marathon community. We are committed to making your experiences on Tau Ceti 4 fun, engaging, and fair. We will be continuously monitoring the live game and will make frequent updates and investments to our network technologies and security measures. We are taking a strong stance against cheating, and anyone found to be cheating or developing cheats will be permanently banned from playing Marathon forever. no second chances. Again, I can't harp on this enough. This is amazing. This is how it should be done. That said, no system is perfect, so you'll have an appeal system to monitor for any issues in detection. Your first chance to play a slice of that final game is coming up soon with our server slam starting up on February 26th. All of our security tools will be online then, but if you do suspect foul play, please report in-game or through our online report form. My final thoughts about this is that Bungie is ready to go to war against these cheaters, which is actually amazing. It will make the game leaps and bounds above, some other games. It seems like they are ready. They've done the upgrades. They know what they're looking for, and they're ready to combat anything that pops up. With that being said, if you want to see more marathon content, like and subscribe. I'll be posting more marathon content as the server slam goes live, as well as the full game on March 5th. I will also be streaming it over on twitch.tv/ivelexin, as well as I'll be streaming it on YouTube.